What's up, guys, and welcome to the vlog. Now you're probably wondering, man, it's late, why are you getting started this late? Can you see the time? Oh no, actually the time, well, you might be able to see it right there. But anyway, it's super late, and usually I end vlogs like this in this setting, so. But anyway, I did film some stuff today, but it didn't, I don't know, it just didn't really kind of come out well. And I know that's stupid, it's not like I do like the greatest vlogs in the world or anything, but just something about it, it just didn't feel right. So I said, you know what? I got a comment a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago. It was from RC Cola, who's been watching my channel since before I started vlogging. He's been around since I did Mario Maker about this time last year, honestly. May have been around a little bit before that. But anyway, I figured, you know what? I'm going to answer his question. I don't remember the exact wording, but basically he said, what are 5 things you love about vlogging? And this came up when I was talking about ideas for a 1,000 episode when I hit 1,000 subscribers. But I don't know, I thought now would be a great time to do it since today's vlog was kind of lacking and I'm not gonna miss a day. So I'm gonna get into it. Now these are in no way, shape, or form, in any form of order. This is just the 5 things that came to the front of my mind. Like, I tried not to think about it a whole lot, and I know that seems weird, but I wanted it to be genuine. I thought the first 5 things I thought of, I wrote down, and because I wanted it to be as genuine as possible. And if that's the first 5 things that came to mind, that must be the 5 things that I love about it the most. So, here we go. Number 1 is opportunities. Now, obviously I don't make money from YouTube, I don't have sponsorships, I don't have any of that stuff, but it has been a great opportunity for me as far as being able to reach out and interact with people who I watch. I did get, I've had several shout outs from some bigger channels. I got one from Weirdest News, who I watched as the prank reviewer, and I watched his channel grow, and he hooked me up. And then Keegan Harrell also gave me a shout out, and so I've had some cool stuff like that too. But just the opportunities of being able to become friends with some of these guys. The guy from Weirdest News, I don't text regularly, or actually I haven't texted him in a while, but there for a little bit I texted him. I mean, just little super small things like, well, mostly honestly kind of business related, because he did want me to host like his extras show for a while, and then I just, man with a baby, I don't have time. I barely have enough time to do this, so I definitely didn't have time to do that. But then I think about, like, I've been able to talk to people who, like, for example, Laoshu55000, it's a language channel, which I know some of you guys aren't into, but like, I can remember watching this guy 4, 5, 6 years ago. Me and my buddy Evan would sit down and watch this, and like, I loved this guy. Like, I thought it was such a cool thing. Like, he puts a little hidden camera on and he goes out and he talks to people and he just practices a ton of different languages. And I can remember, like, I used to look forward to his videos so much, and I still do. But it's crazy because through doing YouTube, I made mention to him one time in one of his live streams on Facebook that I edited. So I sent him a message, man, and like, the fact that YouTube has opened up this gate for me to not only work with this guy a little bit, but like, I've become friends with this guy. Like, I've become friends with a content creator that I used to like anticipate uploads for. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I talk to him pretty much every day, not even necessarily about like video related stuff or whatever. Like, I literally will just send him a message, what's going on, how's it going, and same thing from him. Hey, he'll say, what's going on, Mr. Seabold, just checking in, seeing everything's alright. Like, it's really surreal to me that YouTube has opened up the opportunity for me to make friends whom I used to, I don't say idolize or anything, but you know what I mean? Like, people that you've kind of looked up to, and like, now you're friends. Like, that's super weird to me. That's super awesome. So that's probably one of my favorite things about vlogging, is the opportunities that it's you know, just given to me. Number 2 is creativity. I have always been into filmmaking. It's always been my passion, filmmaking and storytelling. Not like filmmaking like big crazy special effects, but storytelling. I love to tell stories, and like, vlogging in a weird sense, playing with my lens cap, sorry, ADD, playing with my lens cap, where's my thought process in here? Storytelling has always been like a passion of mine, and like, vlogging, even though it's not like crazy cinematic or anything, like, it's still a form of storytelling, and I think that's really cool. Like, I've always wanted to do movies and stuff like that, and like, this is just a way for me able to kind of creatively express myself. And if you've watched my vlogs ever, you'll know that sometimes I throw in like little angles, or I'll try to mix some music with it just to make it a little more vibrant, so to speak. And then, you know, still I have to take parts of my day and try to craft it into an overall story, because there's stuff that I don't put in the vlogs that I film on a regular basis. For example, today, all the stuff I filmed today, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me, so here we are doing this. So I would say the creativity outlet, YouTube is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I can remember being at my grandmother's years ago thinking like I didn't have a camera or anything like that, and I can remember contemplating buying a webcam simply so I could record something and upload it to YouTube. Of course I never did, but you know what, sometimes I waited, but I have tons of ambition now, so. But yeah, you know, creative outlet. I've always wanted a creative outlet, and YouTube is, obviously I had to buy the camera, and I pay for editing software and stuff like that, but YouTube is essentially free. If you have a phone, you can honestly do YouTube for free. It's a free way to have a creative outlet, and I think that's super awesome. Number 3, documenting my son's life. It's really, really cool to me. I've said this a million times, so some of you guys may skip through this. I've said it a million times, but I love the idea that in 15, 20, how many ever years, even if YouTube gets shut down, I have a backup of everything I've ever shot on hard drives. Just, I switch them out. Like, I don't delete anything. When a hard drive fills up, save it in my bedroom. I go buy another hard drive. Like, the fact that I've documented stuff so big days, I can be like, hey, here's the day this happened, like, and I'm really anxious for it. Like, even just thinking about stuff now, I can be like, hey, here's the day that me and your mom had your baby shower. Here's the day that we got your crib built. Here's a video literally from just like moments after you were born. Like, here's our reaction. Like, I think that's really, really cool. That's really special to me, being able to document his life, and kind of have that to show him what his life was like when he was younger, and how his parents were, and being raised and stuff like that. And I think that in itself is really, really special. That's one of the coolest things to me about doing this. Now, obviously, I love, like I said, the creative aspect, and I love sharing stuff with you guys, like, but just, I love the idea that in my vlogs, even though Noah's not in them all the time, and even though he's just a small part, sometimes on the bigger days, I have footage of something he's doing, so I can go back and show him many years down the road and be like, here it is, man, here's that day that happened. And I think that's really, really, really special. Number 4, friendships made. And I don't mean, I'm not talking about like Lao Shu and like how I'm friends with Moses and like stuff like that, meeting through YouTube. I'm talking about you guys. Like, everybody who watched this vlog is considered, like, I would consider a friend. Like, the fact that you want to spend part of your day seeing what I do, communicating with me, leaving comments and stuff like that. I interact with people that I've never met before, but I would consider them better friends than, like, not... That's gonna sound weird if my friends watch. I don't mean that the way that it sounds, but I consider them really good friends. Like, they want to share my life, and that's really, really cool. I think the fact that I've actually had 3 times now just in Bluefield where people, not like fan encounters, but people have been like, hey man, I watch your stuff, it's really, really cool that you do that. I think it's cool that somebody local is trying to do something. Like, people, and sometimes it's people, not that I've never met, like, because from where I worked at GameStop, I knew a ton of people in Bluefield, but like, it's not people that would have known me on a personal level that now do, and I think that's super cool. Like, and even people that I don't meet. I've had comments of people from, like, I know one guy from Australia. I've had people there for a while. Vietnam was like a big hotbed for like my videos and stuff like that, which is super cool. I get hits from like Canada, the UK. I get hits from everywhere, and I think it's really cool that people all around the world that I would never have a way to meet with outside of YouTube get to share my life, and I get to, you know, kind of give them companionship and stuff like that. I think that's really, really cool. I love the idea that through a social media, and it's not like typing like Facebook or Twitter or anything, but YouTube is still a social media in my opinion. So I think that's really, really cool that I have the ability to interact with people. It doesn't matter where you live. If you can get on the internet and watch a YouTube video, you can leave a comment and I can interact with you, interact with you. There we go. And I think that's one of the coolest things about YouTube. I think that's, I don't know, that's definitely one of my favorite things about vlogging every day, is just the friendships that I've made with people whom I never would have met before. That's really cool. Number 5 is trying to spread positivity through you guys to you guys every day, not through you guys, or through you guys. Hey, you know, I hope that some of it rubs off if you're not an overly positive person, but like, I think it's cool that like, with all the negativity in the world, you always know that if you get on Facebook and all these people, blah, blah, Hillary this, blah, blah, Trump this, blah, blah, whoever else, Bernie Sanders this, whatever, like, all these people, like, it's just tons of negativity everywhere, and I want you to know that anytime you need a positive, uplifting experience, come to my channel, man. I don't talk about any of that stuff. Just like the other day with the incident at a local flea market, I just said, you know what? No, I made mention that I just couldn't film. I left it at that. I don't want to spread negativity. I want this place to be something. I want this channel to be somewhere you can come to just hang out and have a good time and not have to worry about any of that stuff. Oh man, this guy said this, or that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to alienate my fan base or my subscriber base because of some way that I feel, because it's not necessary. And I really don't have a lot of opinions on that stuff anyway, so. But I think being able to spread positivity is a very, very important thing. And then I also think that with being positive in my videos, I know this is weird, like, people that know me know that I used to not be like a super, super positive guy, and then I've just slowly changed. I actually met one of my best friends, his name is Nathan Kronk, who's like just the most positive, uplifting person on the planet. And since I've met him many years ago at this point now, several years ago anyway, well, I've been gone from GameStop for 4 years, and I met him while I was at GameStop before I moved the first time. So it's been a while. But anyway, one of my best friends, Nathan Kronk, is just like the most positive guy ever. Like, this dude could get run over by a car and like figure out a way that it's positive, and like, that's really rubbed off of me. A lot of my personality has developed from him. Now I don't act like him, and I don't, like, you know, I'm still me, but like, as far as like, his positivity rubbed off on me, and I'm definitely way less negative than I used to be. I definitely still have my moments. However, even after doing this vlog, I realize it's hypocritical if I act positive in my vlogs and then I'm like a huge douchebag in real life, you know what I mean? So it's being so positive in a way has made me overall just a more positive person, if that makes sense. And I think that that's a super good thing. So yeah, also Nate, I know that you watch these strangely in the shower every morning, as you said. He mentioned this in a live stream, so I'm not just like spilling that, but he said he sets his like phone up on this thing, and he has like a Bluetooth speaker in there, and he just listens to it while he showers and stuff, which is super cool. So, but Nate, if you hear this, yeah, man, thanks so much for the influence in my life, for sure. Because Nate, with spreading positivity and stuff like that, Nate is definitely like, a lot of my personality kind of drives from him now. Because man, I met him and I was like, this dude's so positive and just loves everything. Like, and he loves life. Like, why would you not want to do that? So, but anyway, number 5, spreading positivity to you guys, and I hope you guys get something out of my videos every day, because that would mean the world to me, and I hope that something strikes you the right way, and I hope that I can influence you. Hey, not everything's bad, man. Not everything's bad. And that's it, guys. That is 5 things that I love about vlogging, and or I guess you could probably tag that in with YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed that list. Thank you so much for the question or comment or suggestion, whatever you want to call it. RC Cola, Raymond, Costanza, thank you so much. If you guys have anything you'd like to ask, feel free to drop it below, and I will obviously try to answer everything that comes through. But if it's a question that I feel like needs a video response of sorts, I'll put it in a vlog as per usual. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I do apologize that it's like kind of weird. I guess this is almost like a story time video. But I just, I don't know, man. And again, I'm not saying I put out the greatest content in the world. Something about today's video just didn't feel right. And I was like, I'm not going to put that out. I've got to figure out something else to do. So, thank you guys for bearing with me. I hope you enjoyed this list. I feel like this is going to be better than what I was doing anyways. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with it. Tomorrow, back to regular. I know that Tracy's got a meeting. I got to wake up, take the kid to his grandma's, which I probably won't document every day. Obviously, I just did it because that was the first day. We did it on Friday. So, but anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much. So much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.